Hello, this is Colette from Gymboree Play Music in Sevenoaks. Welcome to Gymboree Play Music at home.
Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, let's have some fun. First we'll clap our hands like so. And then we'll reach and touch our toes. Welcome, welcome everyone. Now you're here, let's have some fun. Yay! Hello everybody and welcome to another music and art class from Gymboree Play Music at Home in Sevenoaks. So we're here today to have lots of fun with some more music and some art. Now the musical style that we're going to be exploring today is hip hop. So let's learn a little bit about it before we start. Now, this is a much newer style of music that began in the 1970s among inner city African American communities. Very early roots are evident in the cheers, double Dutch chants and hand clapping games of African American children living in urban areas. Many hip hop songs feature rapping, which is a rhythmic type of chanting with lots of rhyming. Another common element of hip-hop music is sampling beats, bass lines or melodies. Sampling is taking a piece of a sample of an existing recording and reusing it in another way. Hip-hop is not only a musical style but also a style of dance. The demand for children's hip-hop dance classes is steadily increasing as hip-hop is becoming a significant part of our popular culture. Today, we're going to explore some kid-friendly hip-hop music and learn some chants and raps and move our bodies to that heavy hip-hop beat. It's going to be lots and lots of fun. So the first song we're going to do a little song called Gigolo, okay? So as always, we can do this in two different ways. So for our littlest ones joining in today, we can do this as a lap ride. Jimbo's coming on to help us with our lap ride today. Say hello to everybody, Jimbo. Hello. And he's going to do a little bit of bounce, bounce, bouncing, okay? So the song goes like this. We're going to bounce on and we'll go jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo, jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo. So we've got a little bit of bounce, bounce, bouncing there, okay? Then we're going to see if we can find our muscles. So we're going to lift up little one's arms and see if we can find the muscle to do the hustle. We're going to do a little rocking from side to side. We do our thing on the video screen. We're going to raise our hands up high, our feet down low. This is the way we jig-a-lo. And do a little bit more bouncing, okay? So we're going to find some muscles. We're going to have a little rock from side to side. We're going to reach our hands up high, down low, and then a little more bounce, bounce, bouncing. So let's try that for our little ones first of all. Ready? So we'll go jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo, jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo. We got the muscle to do the hustle. We do our thing on the video screen with our hands up high and our feet down low. This is the way we jig-a-lo. Very good. It gets very fast at the end there, doesn't it? So for our older ones, you can do this slightly differently if you want. What I'd like you to do is to see if you can stand up and do some twisting first of all. We do our jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo, jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo. Now you can do the same movements as our little ones are doing. We're going to find our muscles. So we got the muscle to do the hustle. We're going to rock from side to side. We do our thing on the video screen. We're going to stretch our hands up high with our hands up high and our feet down low. This is the way, and we're going to jump. We jig-a-lo. Okay? So we're going to twist. We're going to find our muscles. We're going to reach up high, down low. We're going to rock, and we're going to jump, jump, jump. Are you ready? Let's try. Ready? We'll go. Jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo, jig-a-lo, jig, jig-a-lo. We got the muscle to do the hustle. We do our thing on the video screen With our hands up high and our feet down low, this is the way we gigolo. Oh, very good. Well done. See if we can do it one more time. So whether you're a little one doing some bounce, bounce, bouncing, or a big one doing some twisting and following those moves, it's up to you. You ready? We're going to bounce or twist first of all. We'll go. Jig-a-low, jig, jig-a-low, jig-a-low, jig, jig-a-low. We got the muscle to do the hustle. We do our thing on the video screen. With our hands up high and our feet down low, this is the way we gigolo. Yay! We're going to do a really fun lap ride next, everybody. So again, you can join in whether you're a big one or a little one with this. Now, this is a little game, it's a song that's been modified from a longer song called Down, Down, Baby. And what we're going to do here is we're going to do some actions with our arms, and also we're going to do some bouncing on our grown-up's lap. So if you're able to sit on your lap, even you big ones, you can do this as a lap ride. If you're there with your brother or your sister, and maybe they might need to sit on your grown-up's lap, you can do this by yourselves, okay? So what we're going to do first is we're going to roll our arms round and round. So if you can do just like Jimbo's doing, little ones, you're probably going to need a little bit of help with this to help that bilateral coordination, okay? So we go shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pow, and we lift our arms up. And then we do it again. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pow. Okay, so we do that twice through. Then we're gonna do some bouncing, and we're gonna go, I got the rhythm in my head. And you're gonna move your head from side to side as we go ding dong. I've got the rhythm in my head, ding dong. I've got the rhythm in my head, ding dong. We'll do that again, but this time we're going to clap, clap. I've got the rhythm in my hands, clap, clap. I've got the rhythm in my hands, clap, clap. Then we're going to do it again. I've got the rhythm in my feet, and we're going to stomp, stomp. So big ones, you can stomp, stomp your feet. Little ones, we could tap, tap your toes together. So we can go, I've got the rhythm in my feet, stomp, stomp. I've got the rhythm in my feet, stomp, stomp. And then our last one, we're gonna do a hot dog at the end. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna lift you up and down. If you're on your own doing this, you could maybe raise your arms up and down. Maybe you could stand up and stretch up and down, however you want to do it, okay? So we're gonna bounce again. I've got the rhythm in my hot dog. I've got the rhythm in my hot dog. Should we try it? It's a lot to do. And then at the end, we put it all together. So we're gonna see if we can ding dong, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hot dog. And we'll see how fast we can do it, okay? Let's have a go, ready? So we'll go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pow. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pow. I've got the rhythm in my head, ding dong. I've got the rhythm in my head, ding dong. I've got the rhythm in my hands, clap, clap. I've got the rhythm in my hands, clap, clap. I've got the rhythm in my feet, stomp, stomp. I've got the rhythm in my feet, stomp, stomp. I've got the rhythm in my hot dog. I've got the rhythm in my hot dog. Put it all together, and what have you got? Ding dong, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hot dog. Wow, that was so fast. Did you catch up? It's tricky, isn't it? Should we have another go? See if we can do it. Now we know what we're doing. Let's have another try at it. Ready? So we're going to roll those arms first of all. So we'll go. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pow. Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, shimmy, shimmy, pow. I've got the rhythm in my head, ding dong. I've got the rhythm in my head, ding dong. I've got the rhythm in my hands, clap, clap. I've got the rhythm in my hands, clap, clap. I've got the rhythm in my feet, stomp, stomp. I've got the rhythm in my feet, stomp, stomp. I've got the rhythm in my heart, dog. I've got the rhythm in my heart, dog. Put it all together, and what have you got? Ding dong, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, hot dog! Wow! Now we're going to move on to our featured style song for today. We're going to be working on a rhythm pattern from a very famous hip hop song that you might recognise in just a little while. Now, what I'd like you to do first of all is to get a little bit of a rhythm going. So, big ones, you can do this on yourselves. Grown-ups, you can do this for little ones, maybe tapping on their tummies or on their laps, clapping hands, banging on the floor, however you want to do it, okay? I'm going to tap on my lap. And we're going to do an 8-beat rhythm pattern, and we're going to pause on the last 2 beats. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, wait. Tap, 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 wait. Tap, 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 wait. Tap, 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 tap. Can't touch this. You can't touch this. You can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Good job. Do you recognise it? It is, of course, a very famous song called You Can't Touch This by MC Hammer. We've got a really cool tapping and resting on this. So for our littlest ones, this is a really nice way to feel and hear that contrast between the noise and the silence, so they can listen for when that silence is coming. And for our bigger ones, we can work on those rhythm patterns and see if we can figure out when to tap and when to pause, okay? Let's see if we can try it one more time. Ready? We'll go. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. Well done. Did you get it? Very nice job. Now we're going to see if we can do this with an instrument. Now today I have got our wave drums with me. So we've got really cool drums that we can bang, but also, can you see inside? It's got beads in there. There's beads inside that make a really cool rustling noise. Now, you might have something like this at home. If you have, go and grab it now, because it'd be really cool for you to be able to use it for this activity. If you don't, there's a really easy way that you can make something like this. So if you can grab yourself a piece of Tupperware, so a plastic box, and you could then put inside some dried rice or pasta, split peas, lentils, anything like that. Dried chickpeas would be really good because they can roll around then as well. But a nice plastic box, you can put some beads and things inside, and then you can make your very own wave drum. If you need to make one, have a little pause right now, go off and make it and come back when you're ready. Otherwise, let's see if we can get going with these. So let's do some exploring first of all. What kind of noises can we make with our wave drums? So we could try some banging, couldn't we? We try it. We're gonna bang and bang and bang and bang. We're gonna bang and bang and bang and bang. We're gonna bang and bang and bang and bang. We're gonna bang, and then we're going to stop. Good job, well done. We can also give our drums a shake as if they were a shaker or a maraca. Listen to that. We're gonna shake and shake and shake and shake. We're gonna shake and shake and shake and shake. We're gonna shake and shake and shake and shake. We're gonna shake, and then we're going to stop. Good job, well done. There's one more thing we can do as well. So those lovely beads, so the reason we call these a wave drum is if you make them go round and round. Can you hear that? It sounds like the waves crashing on the shore. Can you hear that? We're going round and round and round and round. We're going round and round and round and round. We're going round and round and round and round. We're going round, and then we're going to stop. Good job, everybody. Right, let's go back to our song. We're going to focus on some banging with our wave drums, okay? So we're going to bang, bang, bang that 8-beat rhythm, but remember we're going to pause on the last 2 beats, okay? So let's see if we can tap it first of all. So we'll go tap, 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 tap. You can't touch this. Tap, 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 tap. You can't touch this. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. You can't touch this. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. You can't touch this. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. You can't touch this. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. You can't touch this. Good job. Now, we're going to put on the music, our recorded track of You Can't Touch This. We're going to see if during the do-do section, we're going to bang and pause. And then during the verse, which is the rapping, do you remember we were talking about those rhythmical chants that we hear in hip-hop music? During that part, we're going to bang on the off beat, okay? So we're going to put our music on and we're going to see if we can all play along. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah, that's how we living, and you know you can't touch this. Look in my eyes, man, you can't touch this. Yo, let me bust this on you, can't touch this.
Here we go. Off beat.
Out of yourself, and get a vibe and catch this. Get what's rolling.
See if you can find that rhythm. Find that steady beat. Good job. Ready? Here it comes. Off beat again. Good job. Very nice. Find that steady beat. Oh, here we go again.
You can't touch this. Break it down.
Very good. We'll give ourselves a big round of applause.
Right, let's get creative and maybe a little bit messy too. Go put on some aprons or some old clothes because we're going to do some art next. See you in a minute.
For today. Now you might have noticed that it's nice and sunny outside, really nice and warm. Summer has definitely arrived. So we're going to be doing some summer activities. First of all, we're going to get up on our feet and do a little summer sunny dance. Now let's start off our sun activities with a little bit of movement. So I have got a lovely big hoop. Now you might have one of these at home. If so, go and grab it because this is going to be our sun, okay? We're going to put our sun on the floor. Now, with your grown-ups, with your brothers and sisters, if you have them at home, we're going to do a little circle dance. fun walking around, holding hands with our grown-up if we want to, maybe holding hands with brother or sister. If you've got a particularly little one, we can hold them, or we can do some finger walking with them as we walk around. And we're going to do our song, You Are My Sunshine. Are you ready to join in? Let's go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Good job. Should we try it again? We're going to go the other way this time. If you don't have a hoop, you could use something else that's a nice big circle perhaps that you've got that you can place on the floor, or just use your imagination and see if you can see a circle on the floor, okay? Let's go around the other way. Ready? We'll go. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You could do some other things with your hoop perhaps if you like, maybe do some jumping in and out of it and having some hoop play, spinning them around, rolling them around before we start our art activities. Now let's get on with our art activity, shall we? So we're going to be doing first of all some circular painting because our sun is a circle shape, isn't it? So what we're going to do is we're going to grab some white paper or card. We're going to use this first of all, and we're going to get some yellow paint. So I've splodged some out onto my plate here, and we've got a selection of circular items that we're going to do some painting with. So I've got a ball, I've got a circle sponge, I've got some lids, a big one and a little one, and I've got the inside from some kitchen foil. You might want to use the inside of a toilet roll tube, whatever you've got to hand. See if you can find some circular items that you can use to paint. Obviously check with your grown-up to make sure that they're happy with you to use them for painting first, all right? So when you've got those items, we're going to dip them into the paint and we're gonna dab them all across our white paper and see if we can make some lovely sunshines. Exploring with your circular items, doing as much splodging along your paper as you'd like, you might have something that looks like this. So you can have a little chat with your grown-up about what it is you've made. We've got some big circles and some little circles, lovely bright yellow colour. We've got some textures on here as well where I've done my sponge painting. Can you see? It's all spotty. And we can also see the shape from my play ball as well. So some really cool things to talk about there. Now we're going to repeat this again, but this time we're going to use some black paper. So see if you can do it again and see what kind of shapes and different types of textures you can make this time. You've finished on your black card, you might have something that looks like that. Now we can see a really lovely contrast between the black card and the yellow paint. And again, we've got some really cool textures that we can talk about and different sizes of suns and circles on our picture. So to finish off our sun art, we're going to get some foil and we're going to tear some little strips off and stick it onto our paper as our sun's rays glistening coming off of our suns. Let's have a go. So we've got our white card with our glistening foil as our sun's rays, and then also our black card with those lovely contrasts of the dark card and the yellow paint. Well done, everyone. Now, in the summertime, when it gets really hot, one of the things I love to do is to go swimming. So you might like to go to a swimming pool, or maybe you could go to the seaside and have a little swim in the sea. So what we're going to do now is we're going to see if we can make a picture of the sea. Nice and cool for us to go for a dip in. So we're going to start off with a piece of plain paper or card, and then we're going to take a selection of green and blue pens, pencils, crayons, that kind of thing. We're going to do some drawing, so we can go crazy, do whatever kind of drawing you like all across. It doesn't have to necessarily be sea related. You might just be doing some mark making, especially our little ones who are figuring out how to hold on to those pens and pencils and make a mark on the paper. Do some exploring with some green and blue pens, paper, pens, pencils and crayons. However you decided to draw it today, it's up to you. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw some waves on our paper. So what I'd like you to do is just to get a little cup of water. So you don't need much, only about an inch of water, even if that. Just a little bit in the bottom there. And a paintbrush. We're going to dip the paintbrush into the water, get it nice and wet, and then we're going to swoop it across our paper, make waves, and see if we can see whether the pen and the pencil and the crayon marks that we've made will spread across the page and create our waves. Worked best. The crayons and the pencils, they didn't really move around too much, but the felt tip pens that I use have made some really cool waves. In fact, they're still moving around a bit because they're still wet and they're still making marks on my paper. So that's really cool. Wow, look at that, them swirling around. Now, there's one more thing we can do to our sea picture. So we're going to get that glass of water again. And if you've got some at home, we're going to get some blue tissue paper. We're going to tear some little strips off, scrunch it up into a ball, and then we're going to dip it into our glass. And just by using the water, we're going to see if we can stick these onto our paper and make some more really cool textures on our sea picture. And there we have our C picture. Now you're going to want to leave that to dry before you pick it up to make sure that your tissue paper stays nice and stuck. If it does come off, by all means grab a little bit of stick glue and stick them back on again.
Now it wouldn't be a Gymboree class without some dancing with our friend Jimbo. So let's clap our hands. Jimbo, Jimbo, come out to play. Jimbo, Jimbo, come out to play. Jimbo, Jimbo, come out to play. Come out to play today. Come on, Jimbo, out you come. We're going to do our Jimbo dance, everybody. So big ones, you can do the moves by yourselves if you like. Little ones, we can help you by either lifting your arms up and down, or we can lift you up and down. Or if you want to just sit and watch, that's okay too. Are you ready? We'll go. Jimbo the clown goes up and down, up and down, up and down. Jimbo the clown goes up and down, all day long, side to side. Jimbo the clown goes side to side, side to side, side to side. Jimbo the clown goes side to side, all day long. Let's twist. Jimbo the clown goes twist, 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 twist. Jimbo the clown goes twist, 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 all day long. Peekaboo. Jimbo the clown plays peekaboo, peekaboo, peekaboo. Jimbo the clown plays peekaboo all day long. Very quiet. Jimbo the clown says shh, 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 shh. Jimbo the clown says shh, 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 all day long. We're gonna wave bye-bye. Jimbo the clown says bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. Jimbo the clown says bye, bye, bye. We'll see you all next time. So bye-bye, everybody. Let's give them big kisses. Mwah, mwah. And of course, we can't leave without giving you a great big Gymboree cheer. So can you help me by banging on the mats? Are you ready? Here we go. I feel great. I feel fine. And I've had a lovely time with my family and friends here at Gymboree. Won't you say 3 cheers with me? After 3 we'll count. 1, 2, 3. Hip hip hooray!